Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we will learn how to calculate break-even and target profit point for your business when you have a single product to sell. So if some of you guys don't know what is break-even point, then break-even point is a point where a business is not making any profit or loss. So it is important for the businesses to know that borderline, because under that line they will be making a loss and above this they will be making a profit. So if a business have idea about their break-even point, then they will always make sure to reach that, because under that point they will be making loss. And our second point is target profit. So here we will target a profit. Let's say we want to achieve $2,000 in a profit, then we will add that as well. So it will give us an idea that how much units of our product we should sell to achieve break-even and also our target profit. So in order to calculate break-even and target profit, we will need fixed cost and contribution margin. So fixed cost is the cost which is fixed as it indicate, such as salaries, rent, utilities, some subscriptions and some other expenses which are fixed and unavoidable, and those are not directly related with the quantity of the product. Like if you produce 10 unit or 10,000 units, you have to pay salary and rent as it is. But on the other hand, variable cost varies with the production, because that is directly traceable for each unit. Like if you are making a pen, then plastic will be its raw material, then for sure some labor will be required. There will be some other overheads which will be directly traceable. There might be some direct selling cost which can be commission or something which is directly related per unit. So we have fixed cost here which we will need for break-even, but in order to calculate contribution margin, we will need variable cost and the price per unit. So here I will take an example of power banks. Let's say we are producing power banks. So let's say I will sell these for $50, and then raw material which is used for power bank is 12. Then labor, which is directly traceable, are required for each unit is around $3. This can be simply calculated by dividing hourly rate by number of minutes or hours used per product. Other random overheads which are directly related, which is $1 here, and direct selling cost, let's say we pay $2 as commission for each unit which is sold by our sales team. So here I will add these all equals to sum, and then these all, enter. So our cost is $18, and here we will calculate contribution margin. So contribution margin is different than gross margin or gross profit, because gross profit is calculated by deducting cost of goods sold from price or revenue, which normally includes fixed cost as well. On the other hand, contribution margin is calculated by deducting only variable cost from the price. So we will calculate this by deducting variable cost from the price. So we have price minus direct cost, and enter. So we got 32. So 32 is our contribution margin. So now we have fixed cost here and also contribution margin. So now we can calculate break-even point for us. So let's calculate it. So here we will need fixed cost. So I will take this by pressing equals to and then get it from here. And for contribution margin, equals to and then C13 and enter. So we have both here. So here we will use our formula, which is equals to fixed cost divided by contribution margin, and enter. So we got our quantity here. This means we have to sell 715 or 16 units of our power banks to achieve this break-even point. And each single unit above this point will give us a decent profit. We'll also do calculations for this in a while, but now let's calculate target profit, because in our calculation we will verify break-even along with target profit. So let's calculate this first, then we will do calculations as well. So we have our fixed cost here. So I will simply take that again, equals to, and then this cell, and enter. And then target profit is just a random number. So let's say I will take 2,100, and here I will add these both, equals to this plus fixed cost. So this means we have to achieve this, which will include our fixed cost and target profit, and contribution margin will remain the same. So we will take this by equals to, and then this cell, and enter. So now we have everything here to calculate break-even with target profit. Here we will use our formula again, which is same, equals to this sale, which includes fixed cost or fixed expenses plus profit, and divide it by contribution margin, and enter. This is showing that we should sell 781 units to achieve our target profit. So let's do calculations now. Now we will verify these here. So first we will verify break-even. So we will take same quantity, 715.63, or we can make it 16, because we cannot sell half power bank, so we have to sell a full unit. So 716, and then revenue will be quantity into price. So I will multiply this with price and enter. So this means at this quantity our sales will be this much, and then let's calculate variable cost. So equals to quantity, because we will sell 716 units at the cost of $18. So I will take this and enter. So our variable cost will be around 13,000, and fixed expenses are fixed. Those will not change with the quantity. So we will take this from here and enter. So now let's calculate profit and loss. So equals to revenue minus fixed cost minus variable cost, and enter. So you can see we are making profit of $12. Why? Because we have taken this as 16. If I simply copy this quantity, let me show you, 715.63, and enter 0, because this quantity is a break-even point. So there should be no profit and no gain. And the interesting part is, from this point our profit will grow by $32 per unit. Let me show you this as well. So if I change this quantity to 716.63, which will be one more than our break-even point, it will show you a profit of $32. Here you go. Which means by each unit you will be making $32 after that break-even point, because you have already covered your fixed cost, and for each next unit you will be making $32, because those all units will be sold for $50, and each unit will incur a cost of $18. So you will always save $32. I hope this break-even point is clear now. Let's move to next part, where we will verify target profit. So as per this calculation, we should sell 781 units to achieve a profit of 2,100. So let's try this here, 781.25, and enter. As you can see, 2,100, which was our target profit. So this is showing that at this quantity we will surely achieve this profit. And now we have created this whole sheet in a way that we can play around it. In case if you have come to know that your variable cost has increased from $12 to $15, so you can change it, and it will change most of the things automatically. And here you can see our break-even point has increased to 789.66. This quantity has also increased because our contribution margin has declined. And also, if you want to increase your target profit by 3,000, so I will make 5,100 and enter. It has further increased. So let's check this here, 965.52, and enter. So you can see 5,100. So at this quantity, which was referred by this, we are making a profit of 5,100. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. You guys can simply create it by following these simple steps, or you can download it from the link below for just $1. And if this video was helpful, please hit that like button, comment down if you guys have any question, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe.